What's good, Plum Borough? I'm Drew Bartow, alongside my co-host, Super Mario Francesco.
How you doing?
And Justin Newman.
Yo, yo.
And, of course, show producer, the one and only Big Cat.
What's good?
We aim to entertain and educate more than 3 Plum residents, so gather around and enjoy the sounds of Sour Plums. Welcome to the Sour Plums podcast, friends. Obviously, if you heard the introduction there, you know we have the Mario Francesco filling in for Mike Devine, and of course, apparently we're contractually obligated to have a Devine as a host. So welcome, Mario.
Happy to step up in that role.
All right, we'll see what you can do. Big shoes to fill.
Hashtag upgrade.
Wide shoes to fill, but I'm here.
Wide shoes to fill.
Off to a roaring start, boys.
And I want to welcome our guest host this week, Mike Caliguiri. Hey, Mike.
What's going on, fellas? Thanks for having me.
Oh, glad to have you here. I want to tell a real quick story about how I met Mike about a decade ago. Our boys, they're 9th grade, they're friends to this day. Kindergarten party at Sky Zone. Not a sponsor yet. But we were there. Kids are having cake, eating pizza. I don't know how it comes up. One of the moms says something about pizza. I go back to Mike. I don't know Mike yet at this point. And we start naming pizza places in Plum. And Mike just keeps going, garbage, trash, even worse, horrible. Like, he just starts railing on all the pizza places in Plum a decade ago. And I fell in love at that moment. Like, a guy that opinion about pizza places, I appreciated that. So what were the pizza places you liked growing up, Mike?
I grew up in Bloomfield. So
Bloomfield.
For me, it's always been, Angelo's,
Okay.
Pizza Italia. And then we can start roaming around Pittsburgh from there. We can go to Fiore's out in Dormont. But I just like places where everything's fresh. So
Yeah.
I'm an Angelo's guy. Best
All right.
hoagies in Pittsburgh, by the way. Best.
Hoagies and pizza at Angelo's.
Best
All
hoagies
right.
for sure. Steak and cheese with the dressing.
Love it. Well, we're glad to have you here tonight, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
All right. I do want to mention something in the opening banter here. Had a charity cup pong tournament this weekend. 30. I think there were about 30 teams. Mike Devine ran it.
I think it's 31, yeah.
31 teams. Wow.
How'd you finish there, Andy?
I beat every Devine. From ages 8 to 55. No. except for Mike, who didn't drink. So there's an asterisk by this win.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There is, for sure. He said he had a migraine. Well, if you have a migraine, you should sit out. You should sit out, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Plus, Dave Biondo carried his ass, honestly. Don't you agree, Mario?
I do.
That's why
Absolutely
Dave's
agree.
walking so
Yeah.
funny.
It was a good time, though. Big Cat was my hype man there towards the end. I really appreciated that. That was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
It was fun taking on the Divines, but like through you, because I could like crap talk, and what are they going to say to me? Like,
I tried to bounce one of my shots because it was like desperation mode, and I just hear Big Cat in the background go, "That's a bitch move."
oh no, I don't know if I said that. I don't know if I said
Word
that.
for word.
Word for word. But they raised some money for the Sean Marcelino Foundation, right? Right?
Yeah,
Mario?
yeah, for sure. I'm not sure how much you'll have to ask Mark, but yeah, always a good cause.
That was a fun time. So we had a good one. Guys, I want to get started here with what you're drinking. I'm not even gonna let Mike C answer, because we know if Mike's drinking, he's drinking Miller Lite, right, Mike?
Amen, brother. It's Miller Lights or Manhattans and nothing in between.
Those are extreme.
Yeah.
Extremes.
And Manhattans are reserved for weddings.
Well, Miller Lights are reserved for funerals like this show tonight.
Could be the case.
How about you, Mario?
I am drinking Voodoo Ranger Electric Thunderclap IPA.
I like it. You're on that kick right now.
I am. Yeah, the variety pack is very good. They're all winners.
Nice. Justin?
I switched it up and I went with a spiked lemonade, simply spiked watermelon lemonade. Yeah, I said watermelon. Comment.
No.
Not again. No.
Just in my head.
Quiet comment. Big Cat. 4C iced tea tonight?
4T. No, I'm drinking Citrus Twist from Aldi. It's like a knockoff Sprite.
There
It's
you
more
go.
like ginger ale, so it's good.
There you go. And I am drinking, to celebrate Mike not being here tonight, I'm drinking Maker's Mark 46. So I brought out the bourbon, and we're having a good time just to celebrate Mike not being here.
I might pop champagne on that note.
We should have done that. All right, on that note, I'll thank our Sour Plum sponsors. Thank you to Continental Comb, Tresco Concrete, the Jen Mascara Real Estate Team, the Lulo's Pizzeria, Salute Beer Distributor, Busy Little Me, Pittsburgh Sports Complex and Self-Storage, and Nesbitt's Lanes. Continental Comb Barbershop, a traditional barbershop servicing the area since 1973. Up to date on all the new styles and cuts. Call 412-795-7555 and mention Sour Plums for $5 off any service.
Tresco Concrete, the best concrete products on the market. Ready-mix concrete delivered to your door, guaranteed to get hard or your money back. And as always, their concrete is all natural, no supplements, and always 100% Viagra-free.
The Jen Mascaro team proudly supports the Sour Plums podcast. When it comes to selling your home promptly and at peak value, look no further than the expertise of the Jen Mascaro team. With over a decade of industry experience, we guarantee to guide you seamlessly through the process. For personalized assistance, contact us at 412-607-6318 or email jen.mascaro@cbrealty.com.
The Lulo's Pizzeria, serving up quality food, good grace, and burnt pizza since 2016. Local and woman-owned, located at 415 Unity Center Road in Plum. Call 412-795-1229 and mention Sour Plums for 10% off your order of $10 or more. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
And welcome back, everybody. We're going to dive right into Plum Problems. And I'll just start. And my plum problem is Mike Devine, because he gave me less than 24 hours notice to notify me that I am hosting this tonight. So Mike Devine is my plum problem.
Get my drink out.
The text verbatim is last night, like you said, 24 hours before. Shit. I have a work event tomorrow night. That's verbatim. That's the notice we got. So thank you for stepping in there, Mark. Mike does this all the time, though. He's either coming in hot, he's either stuffing his face when he gets on there, he's banging microphones, or he's telling us last minute. It's the second time. We've only had 2 episodes. Second time this year already. He's told us he has a work event the night we were going to record. Last time, if you recall, we recorded on a Wednesday night because of Mike's work event.
Correct. And wasn't he bragging last episode about how good he is at time management?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
I'm throwing a flag on that one for sure.
And I even asked him, are Tuesdays going to be a problem for you, Mike? Are they going to be a problem for you? So we need to move the schedule around? He said, no, I'll be fine. We'll find out if he goes 3 for 3 next time.
You should have worked with him when he was president of the school board. Good
God
Lord.
bless you.
Oh, I bet. What was that like?
Oh, pretty much the same as the podcast. Everything came in hot and heavy.
Hot and heavy.
Yeah, like we didn't know what was coming.
Yeah, Mike Devine is an all-time plum problem, I think. Just it never goes away.
He's going to enjoy this episode already, I can tell.
He might not make it all the way through.
Oh, man. Newman, what's your plum problem?
My plum problem is going to be a plum and a national problem. It is the Kansas City Chiefs standing in my way of enjoying a Super Bowl victory. That is my plum problem.
Is it a problem just because you're an Eagles fan, or is it a problem because you have
problem
problems
because
with the
I'm an
Chiefs?
Eagles fan, and I actually don't have a problem with the Chiefs. I'm on Chiefs. I'm done with the Chiefs. Like, I've seen enough of them. You got your 2 Super Bowls. It's our turn again. We're coming.
How do you guys feel about? Okay, we can talk about Newman's Eagles, which I am pulling for actually. Are you guys over the Chiefs? Since he's mentioned it, are you guys over it? What do you guys? Who are you guys pulling for in the Super Bowl? Let's put it that way. You're not Eagles fans, so.
I thought last year I got much more like Chief. Just kind of was over it. Heard about it too much all the time. They're always they're all in commercials, and then Travis has a podcast. It's like I'm over it.
Oversaturation. Yeah.
Oversaturation.
And you're adding Taylor Swift to the effect.
Yeah, I don't mind a little Taylor Swift, every once in a while. I put on 1981 when I'm getting a little sad.
1989.
I know, it was a joke.
Oh shit! What about you guys, Mike, Mario?
Man, I was pulling for the Bills, to be honest with you.
Me too.
My homie, DeMar Hamlin, I wanted him to get to a Super Bowl, but now I'm pulling for the Eagles. Like, I want to see them drop one on KC. I think they'll have a lot of fun with it. Plus, I mean, Kenny Pickett is destined for success. So, I mean, let's do this, dude. Let's go.
Do you guys realize that if it was Bills, Eagles, and the backup quarterbacks went in, they were both former Pittsburgh
Oh,
Steelers
yeah.
quarterbacks?
Yeah.
This place would have imploded with hatred.
Oh man.
Mark
So-
Madden would have he would have died. He would have had a heart attack right then and there.
So I'm kind of like on the fence because if the Eagles win, I'd love to see Saquon, a Penn State guy, one of my favorite all-time Penn State players, get a ring. But I don't know. I never thought we were going to see anybody like Brady again, and we're getting it literally back to back. So I don't mind greatness. So either way, it's okay. But whatever.
Yeah. I'm over the Chiefs. I'm over that. I'm ready for. I wish it wasn't Philadelphia. No offense, dude, but it's not like I really wish it wasn't.
Not sorry.
I know you're not. You and that arrogant hat and look.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, but I hope the Chiefs lose. I'm over it. I hope they lose for a while. But here's the problem. I think Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson are running the same problem that Peyton Manning, Ben Roethlisberger ran into. They've got a guy that's just better than them. Tom Brady was better than those guys. Mahomes is just better, and now he has a damn good defense too. That makes it even more difficult.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All right,
I saw a stat today that he is perfect on drives where he can either tie the game or take the lead in the fourth quarter. He is 7 for 7 every time, and he's not failed yet.
It's tough to beat. I mean, I know they've won 17 straight one-possession games.
Yep.
I mean, you got to get a little help here and there, no doubt about it. You just do. Got to get some calls go your way. I don't think it's a worldwide conspiracy like some do.
No,
but,
it's
I mean,
not.
Mahomes is just
He's good.
better
He's that
players. People who are better at the profession generally win the close games, do the small things better, and that's what happens.
good. You know how we don't let that happen? We go up by 10 and we don't have to worry about it.
There you go.
The Chiefs have been down by 10 at least in, I think, all of their Super Bowl victories.
I meant in the fourth quarter with like 5 minutes to go.
Well, yeah, that would help.
yeah. Get up my.
I didn't mean 10 like early on. I mean, we need to be up 10 at the end of the game. It needs to be a 2-possession game with 5 minutes left to go.
That's funny. We got another plum problem, you guys. Who's left here? Big Cat, Mike.
I had a plum problem earlier in the week, and I was fired up about it. And I can't remember. I woke Carly up from the couch. She's sleeping. Well, she flew to Miami Monday morning at 3 a.m. like to get there. She left here at 3 a.m. to get to Miami, and then she was on a 4 a.m. flight today. So she's wiped. But I woke her up to ask her, and she was like, "It was about gas stations." And that didn't ring a bell at all. Somebody really annoyed me over the weekend, and it was like specifically a plum thing that I was gonna think about. But if I can remember it, I'll bring it up.
It's my bounce shot at the beer pong tournament.
Your bounce shot, your bounce shot at the beer pong tournament was really annoying.
No,
Big Cat.
it might have been at the beer pong tournament. I did a lot of people watching that night. And,
there was a lady there who hated me from the start. Just followed me to every table I was on, just harassing the shit out of me. And I don't know who she
Happy Gilmore.
She's saying elbow.
Jackass.
I have. Yeah, she was the one that. She
elbow.
followed me. I have no idea.
Every
who she
shot,
is.
elbow.
Yeah, she's
yeah.
like,
I'm about to lay the elbow on this lady.
He's leaning. Who are you? Why do you hate me so much? I mean, there are very few people that hate me, and if they hate me, they have a problem. And I mean, I'm a likable guy. She was following me to every table. I didn't understand what I did. What did I do? Maybe I beat like her 9-year-old kid. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not here to lose. Especially
Was it Mark that bear hugged you after you beat him?
I think so.
Mark?
Yeah.
I was like in there like a bodyguard. I was like, come on, you're gonna hurt Drewski here. You gotta get away.
That's funny. Mike C, I know you got a plum problem tonight. I heard you talking.
Yeah,
It's probably the damn school board.
yeah. The school board sucks, but that's a whole other thing. But
That's my plum problem. The damn school board.
our garbage guy here, or girl, in the mornings I have to take my son to the bus stop, and I have to like navigate around garbage everywhere. And last week was literally a whole garbage bag in the middle of the road. I thought I was going to run into a ditch when it was snowing.
I can confirm that for you.
You guys live on the same street, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So next year he's getting a card from me. I'm putting the lottery ticket in for him. Whatever I need to do to make them feel happy. But man, I was really navigating like NASCAR last week.
There's a lot of complaints about the garbage delivery here, or pickup here in Plum lately.
It's
Yeah.
been late the last like 3 weeks for me. Like they
Really?
don't come on the day they're supposed to come. It's always the next day.
Really? Is that weather related or just
I-
bad management related?
It's so and I see people bitching about it all the time, and it never was an issue for us. Like this
Yeah.
is the first time that I've noticed that we're having issues where they're not coming on the day they're supposed to come. But I don't. It doesn't bother me as much as it fires up the rest of Plum.
Oh
It's all
my!
fired up about
goodness,
it.
goodness. We had our Facebook episode last time, so I was trying to avoid. Yeah.
Yeah, I just know on Thursdays, if you go onto Elliker Road, you gotta avoid garbage and watch out for chickens
Yeah.
because you don't want to
For sure.
hit either one.
Mm-hmm.
Chickens past the school, then obviously off of Leach.
Yeah, right past the farm there. Every
Okay.
once in a while, those chickens get out and they're on the road, and I'm like, ah,
I was massacred.
Do they have
them a few
large
times
talons?
for sure.
what's that?
Do they have large talons?
not-
No, I don't know. They're chickens.
Thank you, Mario. I appreciate you laughing at that.
I
Thank you.
can't remember
Mario.
what it's from, but I know
It's Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez, okay.
My Plum problem isn't specific to Plum, but I've been traveling a lot lately for work. I got a lot more travel coming up, and flights are booked. They're full. But can we, for the love of God, agree on this panel tonight that we should not be taking our shoes off when we're sitting next to people on a plane? Like, are we like people taking their shoes off, rubbing their feet? Like I want to gag every time I see even a sock, but especially a bare foot. And then when people are going through TSA and they're walking through TSA in their bare feet, I'm like, oh, I hope they're like showering immediately upon arrival to their hotel. Like otherwise, oh, that's getting your bed. Stop it. Wear socks. Don't take your shoes off. Does anybody else like cringe at this, or are you guys guilty of it?
Oh,
Never
I'm definitely not
experienced
guilty
it.
of it.
You've never experienced it?
Mm-mm.
Do you not fly?
I mean, I have before, like many
not a
times,
lot.
but I mean, I've never seen somebody next to me take their shoes off, except for going through TSA.
Oh, I see it too much. Ugh.
I don't see it either.
I mean, it's one thing if you have sandals on, but grown ass men taking like dress shoes off, pulling down socks, and like rubbing their feet.
I should also point out too that I don't ever see anything on a flight because as soon as I sit down in the seat and put the seatbelt on, I'm asleep. I am asleep before takeoff.
I do.
Mhm.
Shanna hates that.
That's smart. That's smart. I immediately I sit down. I deliberately, slowly go to put my ear pods in, so everybody around me sees I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to get to my destination and listen to some music and not talk to anybody, because I've made that mistake in the past. And man, people that want to make friends, they have some crazy shit to say usually, and I don't have time for it. I'm just a very I'm a very much a keep to myself kind of traveler. I'm not trying to make friends on a flight. Like I want to go to where I'm getting and be done with it.
Yeah, I'm the same way on that. But like whenever I fly, I'll watch like a movie with my headphones on. My wife, she'll just raw dog the flight. She'll just sit there, no headphones, nothing, just no book, just sit there and stare ahead or out the window.
Raw dog the flight.
She's a
That's a
psychopath.
thing. That's legitimately a thing. It's a weird term, but it's a thing.
The term caught me off guard.
Yeah, it's
It's a dumbass term, but yes, that's a real thing.
Oh man, that's wild.
Wait, so I can't take off my shoes even if I have socks on when I'm in the plane, like just to make my feet comfy.
If you want to make them comfy, like keep them under the seat at least. Like, right, do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't like cross your legs and bring that foot up. Don't just keep them away from me. I'm trying to fly.
I'm
You know
not
what I mean?
flexible enough to do that.
You're safe. You're safe.
Do you take your shoes off when you're in a car?
If I'm not driving, yeah, why not?
Oh wow,
We do a lot of traveling for hockey.
That's
so
interesting.
I'll do
No,
it in the
hey,
car.
I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh man, I
I
don't
don't
think I've ever
know.
done that in a car.
I do it all the time in the car if I'm not driving.
Yeah, if I'm not
Okay.
driving and I figure I'm not flying the plane, might as well be comfortable.
I don't do that. I'm an adult, but but that's okay, Mike. He's just I'm not
Damn.
flying with Mike. Ryan. We're gonna
Not
drive
driving
separately.
with him.
All right, guys, that was fun. Newman, what's the latest Minority Report?
All right. So today's focus is on replacing your air filters in your home.
Okay.
So you are supposed to replace your air filter every 3 months. If you didn't know that, rule of thumb, replace it every 3 months. And since we're in January, I figured I'd start now. Remember, do it in January, do it in April, do it in July, et cetera, et cetera. So when replacing your air filter in your house, take your favorite scent liquid, be it liquid detergent, like a essential oil, something, and take an eyedropper and sprinkle it and drip it onto your air filter. And then put your air filter in, and you now have better than a candle, and it's all through your house at all times because it's in the air filter.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's good. Like, all right, I'm gonna actually try that, but I'll say I just did change my filter, but it had been a little longer than 3 months. Not a show of hands, because remember, guys, we are on a podcast. This is an audio medium. How many of you guys change your filter regularly at the schedule that's recommended, or does it take some time?
Shanna is diligent. I do not even think about it. Shanna will take care of that.
You got Shanna doing it for you. Yeah.
Shanna has it on lock.
Good job, Shanna.
I will actually replace mine like every 2 to 3 because my dad told me to do it every month, and I just forget every month. But I do it every 2. But I'm definitely going to try the liquid thing on there. That sounds pretty
Report
good.
back.
I will.
I was diligent when we lived places because as I grew up in my house with my parents, my dad, that was one of my tasks that I needed to do. So, every 3 months, change it. But now we live in a house with a boiler with baseboard heating. So we don't have an air filtration system. So I notice a lot more dust on things. Like if we do burn a candle that isn't like great, there's like soot places. So, we just have to do a few different things, but no 3-month air filter for me.
I try, but I forget. I honestly, it's closer to 6. If I just I try. I snooze. At month 3, I think about it, and then I snooze until month 6.
I do property management, so the HVAC guys are always yelling at us to change them every month, kind of like what Mario's dad says. But
Every month, wow.
Yeah, they said at their houses that's what they would do. I change mine every 2-3 months. And there are filters that are scented too. You can buy those. So you can not go through the extra process of the drops, but you only get the scent they give you, not the scent you want. So
Right.
Yeah, that's how we do it here.
Well, very well. You guys are better at maintenance than I am. But Justin, that was a really good Minority Report. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Stay tuned. Sour Plums may be getting deported.
Is that a Minority Report joke, Big Cat?
It was either that or we might want to change it to the Majority Report.
We should stay under the radar that way. Yeah.
What's up, Trump? How you doing? No, let me enunciate. Hello, Mr. Trump. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thanks for listening.
Don't worry, I am.
Look good. All right, Mario. Do you have a would you rather for us tonight in Mike's absence?
I do. Mike sent me one to use, and it was absolute garbage. So we're not going to be using that.
We know we've had to say no a few times.
So I had to find my own. And so if you guys are ready, would you rather flip a coin for a chance at $1 billion? So if you call tails and it's tails, you get $1 billion. If it's heads, you get nothing. Or take a guaranteed $1 million.
I've got to take the guarantee. This is just remind me of Squid Game, like a little bit being greedy and doing taking the wrong choice here. I'm taking the $1 million. I'm investing, saving up, and I'm having some extra money to do whatever I want, whenever I want to. Now through the end of that till I retire, and I'm good with that. Flip the coin, get a 0. I don't know, and I don't know. I just don't know that I need $1 billion. I'm being honest. I don't know that I need that much money. $1 million would fundamentally change my life enough right now that I would take it.
I'm going to go with, I was really trying to think about it. I don't think if I flip that coin, I don't think I'm going to win. Like, I think it would come up the other side. So yeah, I would just take the $1 million guaranteed.
Big Head just doesn't see no way in which he wins, even though it's 50-50 essentially, or close
I
to
just feel like it's 50-50, but it's one shot. So it feels like it's a little more, but I mean, get it, great. Don't get it. I mean, I don't have $1 million anyways, but Carly and I recently talked about what we would do if we had $1 million, like not to spend on our kids or, all the things that you're supposed to do, all the things you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like just for you.
Yeah.
And I think I would like get a really nice car that I want and like invest in that.
Very
Thanks.
good. Justin, what are you thinking?
So I was originally all in, just like $1 million. I didn't have it to begin with, but
Hell yes.
I have a chance at $1 billion. I don't have $1 million anyway, so why not take the risk? It's a 50-50 shot. I'm taking the gamble. I'm taking the gamble. Give me the shot at $1 billion, because if I get that, who you think I'm amusing now? The dumb shit that I would have.
Can we find a way to do this now so he puts it all on the Eagles and loses it right away?
I would put $500 million.
There you go.
Half of it.
Mike C, what are you thinking?
So my wife thinks slot machines talk to her about gambling. And I don't think that way. I want the guaranteed money. I'm broke as hell. So I'm taking the money and I'm hooking up with Drew and we're going to invest that stuff.
That's right.
It's a smart play.
Takes a lot of Miller Lite too.
Mario, how much does dance cost? About $1 million?
About 900,000. Having 100,000 to play with. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Mario's taking the $1 million.
Oh, I am not taking the $1 million. I'm flipping that coin every day. Because if I take the $1 million, that's great. That will set me up for life and my children. If I take the $1 billion, I'm setting up my great grandkids. So
hell yeah,
I'll flip the coin.
Wealth.
Yes, I'll flip the coin for generations to come of Divines.
What if they're just mediocre grandkids?
They can get
those grandkids could be the worst.
Yeah, If they turn up like Mike and Mark, then I'm kind of screwed there. So,
shit.
I'll roll the dice though. I'll flip the coin.
I recently just saw Mike's wife in Community Market talking to the slot machines. So that's funny that you said that.
Shout out, Jamie.
You should see her at the craps table. It's even worse.
Now I want to go gamble with Jamie Caliguiri. Like I would like to witness this.
That does sound like a great time. Actually,
that really does sound fun as hell.
With your money, not mine.
See the way my bank account is set up between the checking and the savings.
All right, Kevin Hart.
He's done a Kevin Hart. He's done a Trump. He's got them all.
More. Danny Glover.
Danny Glover out of all the people.
I'm too old for this shit.
There we go. I knew what he was going to say.
Andy, here we're running back last week's new segment. Is that correct?
That is right. Back by popular demand. Popular meaning I liked it. so we're going to do it again. One vote. That's all it needed. I don't know if you listened last week, Mike, you had it caught up, but I know you're an avid listener, but we did a segment called Drew's Clues. All right. And here's where I'll give you a category. Then I'll give you up to 5 statements. Okay, Mike? Or Drew's Clues about someone, something, or someplace within that category. Rule number 1, it's a free-for-all for guesses. No order. If you think you know the answer, shout it out. Okay? Don't wait your turn. Just shout it out. Rule number 2, if you shout out an incorrect answer, you are eliminated. You cannot guess anymore in the show. You got to keep quiet. You can actually mute yourself if you want to. Again, scoring. It's a season-long thing, scoring. If you get on the first guess, 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point, and 0 if nobody gets it. Okay? And I'll keep score throughout the season, and we'll go from there. This week's category for Drew's Clues is comedian, dead or alive. So I didn't want to narrow it down. It could be anybody, past, present, probably not future. I don't think we're that good. But yeah, comedian dead or alive. All right, we ready to go, guys? You understand? All good, Mike?
Who's leading this so far?
Shut up. Read the clue.
I will say the Mario Francesco is leading. I think you got 3 points last week.
I think it was two.
Two.
Am I playing for Mike tonight?
No, you're playing for Mario.
No,
again.
technically he is.
Oh, you
Because
are
he would
Mike.
be the guest.
Yes.
Because Mario was the guest, so Mike C and Mario would be. Mike C would be
Yes.
Mario this week because he'd be the guest. So
All
he's
right.
technically Mike.
You are Mike this week.
I'm not answering
So
shit.
blurt out an answer and be wrong and be
Be
eliminated.
Love it. All right, guys. Drew's clues. Comedian dead or alive. Number 1. This comedian attributed some of their stand-up success to the IRS because they owed so much in back taxes that they had to constantly be out on the road doing shows to pay down their debt. 3, 2, 1. Next. Number 2. They voiced the character Fillmore in the animated movie Cars.
I don't remember who Fillmore was.
3, 2, 1. Next. All right, guys, here we go.
Oh. Can
Wait.
I answer?
No, not
number
yet.
number
Damn it.
3. We went way too long.
Damn it.
Num-
I just thought about it. I was like, oh, I remember who Fillmore is now.
Oh man,
It just
Number-
hit me.
Number
Dang
3.
it. You gotta wait till
We're-
he's done reading it.
Do I?
Does he? No, I guess
Probably
not.
probably not. No. Number 3. He once delivered the line
George
in
Carlin.
He got it.
I wish I could mute his mic.
I'm only giving him 3 points. I'm giving him 3
What?
points, but he
That's
got
fine.
it.
That's fine.
He got it.
Yeah.
Number 3
Hey,
was
I
going
realized who Fillmore was. That's what
Let
got
me-
me.
I want to know if any of you guys would have known after this one. He once delivered the line, in America, anyone can become president. That's the problem. Would you have got that? Maybe.
Maybe.
No,
Maybe.
no.
This comedian, number 4, this comedian hosted the first episode of Saturday Night Live.
That would have given it away too.
Yeah.
Nope.
You
Nope.
at least would have gone back to
Mm-mm.
that period, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
I still don't
And-
know it.
I
And
wouldn't
number-
have known it.
Number 5, to me, was the obvious. This is the purpose of this is go to obvious last. Arguably, his most famous or infamous routine was 7 dirty words.
Yeah,
George
Yeah.
Carlin.
yeah. I would have known. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do not know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I guess we're older than you, aren't we?
A little bit.
Mhm.
Well, congratulations to Justin. I got to write that down so I know. 3
Good job,
points.
Justin.
If I was nice, I'd give you 4, but your Eagles in the Super Bowl. You've had it too good this week. I'm not giving you 4 points. And that's the only reason Justin's not fighting me right now. He's he's on cloud 9 and
Life is good.
Noggin. He's living the dream through Noggin Boss.
Life is good. Not a sponsor.
Do you
Not a
guys know
sponsor.
where I first saw? Can you guess where I first saw George Carlin?
On TV.
Yeah.
How about?
Yes.
Oh.
What show?
Oh wow,
So
which
one on
one?
HBO?
There's a
Nope.
bunch of them.
No.
Oh,
He was a character.
Shining Time Station.
Yes.
Yes,
He was the conductor on
Yes.
Thomas the Train. Yeah.
Yep. I actually saw George Carlin right before he passed away. I saw him at the Jaffa Mosque in Altoona. I think it's Altoona or Johnstown. One of those. Yeah. So I saw him at a small place, but that was like, for me, that was my Michael Jordan of comedians at the time, right? Just the way he thought. So I really wanted to see him before he died. And thank goodness, because he wasn't a healthy dude. And
I mean, like,
he lived a hard life. He lived
That
a
man
hard life of
drink.
cocaine and yeah.
I just had to Google who he was. Not
You
gonna
He still
lie.
doesn't know.
No
who he is.
idea.
I mean,
He
I
was
know
in,
who he is now. I didn't know him by
okay.
name. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was fun. And the good news is Mike Devine didn't get any points tonight. So
Yeah, that's why I
good.
didn't.
I'm really mad that Mario didn't just yell something random out and just tank him for the game.
I'm looking through George Carlin's IMDb for his like movie database.
Yeah.
He was apparently in Honey We Shrunk Ourselves. He's uncredited as animals.
Why
what
would
does
we
that
do
mean?
I don't know. Just voices, maybe? I don't know.
Just sounds, animal noises.
Just sounds, maybe. Yeah.
All right.
He did quite a bit of acting too.
He was in a lot.
Yeah.
He was in a
Well,
lot.
well, thank you guys. That was fun. Now, Mario, your task is to go watch a lot of his stand up, and you should
Will
watch it
do.
with me sometime. We'll do it.
I'm in.
All right, guys. On that note, I'll give one more shout out to our Sour Plum sponsors. Thank you to Continental Comb, Tresco Concrete, the Jen Mascaro Real Estate Team, Lululo's Pizzeria, Salute Beer Distributor, Busy Little Me, Pittsburgh Sports Complex and Self Storage, and Nesbitt's Lanes. At Salute Beer Distributor, we are bringing you a large selection of beers from local and national breweries. Our extensive inventory includes craft beers, seasonal specialties, your everyday favorites, adult slushies, and an impressive inventory of non-alcoholic beers. Salute's inventory has something special for every palate. Come browse the aisles at Salute Beer Distributor, located on Route 286 in Plum, next to Shop and Save. You'll be glad you did.
Busy Little Me's is a residential cleaning company serving Plum and local communities. Housekeeping duties include house cleaning, disposing of rubbish, sanitizing services, dusting, vacuuming, mopping, scrubbing, etc., etc. We do custom-to-you cleans once a month, once a week, or every 9 minutes. We got you, sis. We've also been known to do decluttering and pre-clean cleans. That's a real thing. We can also polish a dirty face, scrub a doggo's filthy paws, or even spit shine your shoe. Laundry? Need linens washed? Done. How about your husband's gutchies? No prob. That ugly camisole your mother-in-law gave you? What was that? Just throw it away? Your secrets are safe with us. BusyLittleMe's.squarespace.com.
Whether chaos in your house or chaos on the court, Pittsburgh Sports Complex and Self Storage has your back. Conveniently located in Plum at 307 Coxcomb Hill Road. Book online anytime. Don't miss out. Score 50% off your first storage rental with code GOAL.
Nesbitt's Lanes Incorporated. Lanes available for the 24-25 season. Family Bowling Center specializing in open bowling, league bowling, bumper bowling, birthday parties, group events, fundraisers, all-night bowling parties, summer leagues, Sunday morning specials, in-house tournaments, junior bowling program, after-school bowling program. Web address is www.nesbittlanes.com. And when you book and mention the podcast for your child's birthday by the end of the year, the birthday child is free. Nesbitt Lanes Incorporated.
All right, time for blind rankings. The Mario Francesco, I imagine since you've had Would You Rather, you're filling in for Mike tonight. You have a blind ranking, is that right?
I do.
Are they going to suck?
No, I think they're pretty good.
And
Did you do this or did Mike give it to you?
Oh, I did this.
You did this. Okay,
This is going to be good. We're
Mike,
good.
the next topic, I'll get to that. But Mike gave me the one, but I got this one.
And just to be clear, blind rankings is Mario's going to give us a category, and then one at a time list them off, and we have to rank them one at a time, 1 through 5, 1 being the best, 5 being the worst, typically, is how we rank them. So, again, without seeing what's next, we have to rank them, so it makes it tricky.
All right, well, with that said, the topic is best places to have a beer. It could be a beer, your favorite drink, iced tea, whatever you want, but the best places to have one.
Best place to have a beverage, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So, number 1, at a sporting event.
At a sporting event. I'm actually not much of a drinker at a sporting event. The costs are insane for what you get. I mean, I don't mind spending money on a good beer or a good coffee, as you guys know.
Yeah.
But and a lot of times I'm there with family and with kids and stuff like that. So I don't do a lot of drinking at sporting events, to be honest. I'll put that at 4. Put it 4.
All right.
At the actual sporting event, right? Not watching it on TV.
Correct.
Okay.
At a sporting event, live.
Yeah.
So, Big Cat.
I have a different take on this because I do not drink. So when I go to a sporting event, if I get food, I'm getting like a fountain drink usually. I'm going to put this at 1 for me because I get the souvenir cup. So go to the Steelers and you get a free refill.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably the best spot for me to have like a Mountain Dew.
Justin, sporting event for you.
So is this my kid's sporting event or is this?
No, this is like Eagles in the NFC Championship.
I'm not drinking because I will lose my mind. So if it's a tailgate, it's going to go at 1. But at the actual event, it's going to go at 5 for me.
Okay. All right. Mike C., where are you having a Miller Lite at?
I'm going to rank this a little bit high. I'm going to put it at number 2 because we grew up on tailgating, and there is nothing better than a cold beer and a hot dog at PNC Park or any park for that matter. The best beer and hot dog I ever had was in Atlanta. So I'm going number 2 on this one.
Okay.
All right. Next up, that after work beer. You come home, you had a tough day at work. You just want to sit down and have a beer as soon as you get home from work. Where's that going for you, Drew?
And I don't even have to come home. I just walk downstairs.
There you go.
5 o'clock hits, I walk downstairs.
Still after work.
It's after work, and that one hits. That one hits nice. And usually it's that one too on the week. It's just that one to take the edge off to relax for the night. That's a good one. I'm gonna go 2 though. I'll go 2. It's high. I want to save one for something that could be better, but that's really good.
All right. Big Cat.
I'm gonna put it at 2 because I remember when I used to work outside, I'd like towards the end of the day, you don't get another break, so I would be cutting grass and then we leave for the day. And I remember texting Carly like, "Please make me cherry Kool-Aid. Please make me something. I'm so thirsty. I'm gonna drink the whole pitcher when I get home." So number 2.
Yeah, I used to landscape too, so I feel that one for sure. Justin, after work, where are you putting it?
I will put that at number 4 because I've never had a beverage after work.
I call
What?
bullshit.
We're all like dumbfounded.
I'm not really. So I'm a social drinker. I'm not really one that drinks just to drink. Like I don't need it to take an edge off. I don't need it to, to do anything. Like it's just, I am typically the person that only drinks in social occasions. But when I do, I go really hard. I also didn't drink until I was 21 years old. So I don't have the.
Well, that's when you're legally allowed to, Justin. So congratulations on following the rules.
It's the correct answer.
Exactly.
Yes, that's what
it's my story, and I'm sticking to
All
it.
right, Mike C. Hopefully you're more fun than Justin. Where'd you put after work?
He's gonna love this, right, Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna rank this really low because when we were younger, happy hour on Fridays after a long work week was really fun. But yeah, I don't know. Getting a beer after work isn't just like, I don't know. It's not enticing to me. I would get a beer after work just because I want a beer. So, yeah, I'm ranking this one number 5.
Oof.
Wow. Beer. Yeah, beer. After work, beer doesn't do it for me because I drink during work.
Man, that went pretty low. But all right, we'll move on to number 3. Number 3 is having a beer or cocktail on the beach.
I'm going to put this at 5 because the one time I did that, I'm not a beach goer. The one time I did that, I had some spy dolphins from, I believe, Dancing Gnome, really heavy IPAs. And
that's not where I thought that was going.
I
was like, are you drunk that you think dolphins are spying on you at the beach? What are we doing?
No, but I sunscreened the hell out of myself, except for that part where my shorts rode up an inch. And right above my knees, like sun poisoning. And it was in the Outer Banks. It was actually within the Bosnies, Justin, like 2017. Never again have I done beach drinking. So I'll put that at 5 because I am not adult enough to take care of myself if I'm drinking on the beach.
That's good.
All right, Big Cat, where are you putting on the beach?
I'm going to say at 5, usually because like if I have to crack open a can of Mountain Dew or something, there's sand in it immediately, even if you're careful. So it's nice to have when you come out of the water or you're done like out in the sand, but it usually gets knocked over. It's usually got sand in it. So 5.
All right. And Justin.
I'm going to put this at number 1 because this is a relaxing environment. You're just chilling, nice beverage while you're just relaxing and just hanging out. I'm good with that. I'll put that at number 1.
Love it. Mike C.
Does the boardwalk count
Mm-hmm.
as the beach? Or does it have, or are we on in the sand on the ocean?
Hey, it's your world, whatever you want to answer it as. But I was picturing it sitting in a chair in the sand. But if you want to interpret it on the boardwalk, that's fine.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like you're going to get something better, but this one's too enticing. I'd love to people watch on the beach and drink a beer. Or I honestly drink a water or drink whatever. So I'm going to put it at number 1.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Okay. Coming in at number 4, one of my personal favorites is, I want to specify, this is going to vacation at the airport. You're not coming home. You're going to your destination.
Oh, wow. At the airport.
Drew, you're up.
Not much of an airport drinker. I'm not. I know. I'm just not. I have to put it at 3 because it's the worst one I have left. I probably would have put it at 5, 4 or 5, but I'll go 3 because I have to. I don't drink at airports. Typically, just like I said, to and from. I'm getting there. I'm going. I'm not drinking.
Big Cat, what about you?
I'm gonna put it at 4. I haven't been to the airport much. Okay, I've been. We went to Florida on our honeymoon, so maybe I was in 2 airports, maybe 3 airports, and then we went to Seattle a few years ago, so maybe 2 airports on the way out. Yeah, 4.
All right. Justin.
I have also never had an airport drink, so I will put it at 3. I know that it's a very popular thing to do. Like, the rule is it doesn't matter what time you're flying out, you have an airport drink before vacation. Like, I've seen it, I get it. It's just not me. So I will put it at 3 because it's the lowest number that I have.
Guys, this sets the tone for the vacation. Not understand.
I'm too nervous when I'm at the airport. I'm too nervous, but I want to get good. I want to get on the seat. I don't want to be sitting next to a jerk. I don't want to sit next to people who are taking their shoes off. I got too much anxiety at the airport.
Drinking
And
will help all of
I
that.
know the drink would help it, but I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking too much to drink.
All right, Mike C, you got 3 and 4 left. Where are you going?
Man, I'm going 3 on this one. Like, you're going on vacation, it totally sets the tone.
Absolutely.
And if you're on a business trip, like everybody's going together in a drink, relaxes me. I'm not like Drew. I don't like to fly. So I'm down for it. And my wife and I, some of the flights we've got on, the drinks we had before were the funnest times ever. So yeah, I'm all in on it.
All right. I like it. All right. For number 5, good old shower beer.
Oh no! I left number 1 open. I've had like 1 shower beer in my life. I feel like the shower beer is like you're at the end of your rope. I feel like that's.
Or you're a fun 20-year-old.
Maybe you're a fun 20.
Yeah.
If you're 20, you're having fun. If you're 40 or 50, you're contemplating every decision you ever made in life with that beer in the shower, and you're finishing that beer while you're in the shower too. So I'm putting it at 1 because I have to, but oh man, I might put that behind the airport beer if I had to redo this. But man, I guess that's number 1. Maybe I'll have to try it. I'll have to try it again.
I'm telling you, it'll change your life. All right.
I feel like you have a series of number 1s here, Mario. There's not a bad place for you to.
Oh yeah, these could all go 1 for me. So these are all Mario's top 5. So Big Cat, what about the shower for you?
Honestly, my eyes lit up when you said it. I'll crack like an ice cold Mountain Dew and get in the shower. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I put my phone up in the corner and I put like Seinfeld on or Friends.
Mm-hmm.
So,
in the shower?
Yeah. The best is if like NFL Red Zone's on, put Red Zone on, throw it in the shower, crack a beer. Fantastic.
We live vastly different lives, Mario.
Good list, Mario. Good list.
I thought you were better than this, Drew. I'm disappointed. Justin, it's going at number 2 for you.
It's going at number 2,
How do you
and
feel?
I'm okay with it, I guess, because the only time I've ever had a shower beer was on vacation. So,
Vacation shower beers are fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that. I can live with that.
Mike?
Yeah, I mean, it's 4 for me. I probably would have put it 5, except there's a caveat with this one. It depends on if you're having a shower beer with someone else.
Oh,
So,
Spicy.
Spicy plums.
yeah.
Spicy plums.
So I think, but otherwise, yeah, the shower beer is good. But I like to get in there, get out of there, get to my TV set, watch my sporting event, and drink my beer.
Whoa.
Wait,
I
person
don't think
that you're
Jamie
with or
likes
the
that
shower?
very much,
Mike-
Mike.
I
Jamie's
thought
not a fan of that, Mike.
I thought Mike was going to say, I get in, I get off, I get out.
No.
I feel bad for Jamie in this situation. Jesus.
You guys
When
are
he
trying
said
to
there was
get
a
me kicked off.
caveat, when he said there was a caveat to it, or whatever he said, because I just pronounced it wrong.
That's okay.
Drew, my mind,
Hammer.
Yeah.
but Drew, my mind went there too. I ain't working it if I ain't jerking it. I don't know why Mike says that. I don't know why Mike says that in the shower.
Wow, we took a turn for the better or
Wow.
worse. I'm not sure.
I did not see
Wow.
it going there, but I'm happy it did.
What's your list, Mario? All top fives here, right?
Yeah, so
So
mine,
1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, and 1E.
essentially, yes. But my number one is shower beer. My favorite beer I have every year. I play turkey bowl football every year. My favorite beer is in the shower after the turkey bowl.
Okay.
It just
I like it. It's a tradition.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and then number two, I'm at the airport. Like I said, sets a tone for the vacation. Number three, on the beach, you're on vacation, so you got to have another one. And then after work is number four, just because it's a tough day and I have some tough days at work. I need one, so I dive in.
Which work are we talking? Side jobs? Or are we talking the main job? What are we talking?
All
about?
of them.
Got it. All right, cool.
After I deliver 300 pumpkins, it's pretty tough on the
After
bar.
caning a chair, you just need that beer.
Yeah, after I make my Barbie cake too. Yeah, it's tough. And then number five, just because I like the other four better, is at a sporting event.
Wow. Okay.
So
Very good.
I'd like to point out the Divine upgrade here with the top five list because that was a
way better.
solid,
That was
solid
fun.
top five list. That was
was
a
great.
great list.
That might have been our best one of the year. Or
Eat
the
shit,
whole...
Mike. Not Mike C.
John-
To be clear.
Your brother, Mike.
Correct.
All right, Mario. Following your brother's footsteps again and improving upon it, you got a top five for us tonight?
I do, and this one is unfortunately from Mike. I thought it was a pretty good one, so I rolled with it.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
So, according to Forbes.com, it says the 10, but you obviously have to get the top five. 10 most popular cocktails.
Ooh.
So we're
Wow.
staying within the drinking realm.
Cocktails.
So as you know, you get 3 strikes as a group, and Mike C, you are the spokesperson for the group, and you have to come up with the top 5.
Jack and Coke.
Anybody throw some stuff out? The Jack and Coke. Talking about cocktails, like, are we talking specifics?
Martini.
Like, I was gonna say martini, margarita. Are we talking like specifics, or are we talking like generic like that?
So there's a little bit of both.
Okay. Okay.
You mainly want to stick with more vague.
I would say margarita, right, guys? Margarita.
Yeah.
That's.
that
What do you
has to
guys
be up there.
think? Big Cat, any perspective on this? You think?
My first thought was rum and Coke, but that might not be a cocktail.
It is.
I don't know very well, but okay.
It
Yeah,
should be.
I think it would be if it's whiskey, rum and Coke, rum and whiskey. I think it would be considered, right? I think so.
Okay.
Rum and Coke. You guys think that? I think margarita.
Yeah, margarita.
Yeah, I think margarita's got to be up there. See, and I'm thinking specific. This one's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Like a
Uh,
screwdriver.
You know, I have a friend that gets an
or-
old fashioned. Is that a cocktail?
That is. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or a
Whiskey sour.
Manhattan.
Sour.
There you
Yeah.
go, Mike, with your Manhattan. I'm
That's
surprised you
one.
didn't just throw that out there first on your own. Like, Manhattan, fuck it.
What do you guys think? Anyone we want like so far that we all can have a consensus on?
I think margarita is a safe way to
Margarita.
start.
Let's try it.
To see where it is on the list, and then
Yeah.
we can adjust from there.
Mike C, final answer, margarita.
Margarita.
Number 1.
There we go.
Yeah,
All
boys,
right.
good start.
And this is Forbes list of cocktails. What is it like? Number 1 meaning most ordered, or number 1 most popular? You said most popular.
I
I gotta believe
yeah,
that's most.
I
ordered,
believe
right?
it is the most.
Okay.
I assume
Okay.
both. Yes.
Okay. What else do you guys think?
I think rum and Coke is pretty safe too.
Rum and Coke. What
Yeah.
do you guys think? I think Big Cat's on it.
Rum and Coke. And,
That was my first thought.
Yeah, rum and Coke, and I was thinking vodka and soda. But rum and Coke seems pretty normal.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going with?
Yes.
Strike 1.
Damn.
Rum and
Ooh.
Coke.
So and this is just me looking. I think that is considered more of a mixed drink, if that makes sense, than a cocktail.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay. All right. I
If
mean,
that
that
helps
helps.
you at all.
That does
Yeah.
help.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
So, like a screwdriver would be a mixed drink. It wouldn't be a cocktail.
I
Do
don't
you guys
know.
think martini would be a cocktail though?
Yes.
Right? Martini?
Yes.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Yeah.
What's the difference? I don't know.
I think is it more than one?
So I think a
More than
mixed
one-
drink is just so based off rum and coke would be just rum and coke, obviously. So you're just mixing the two. Whereas a cocktail is going to have multiple items in it. I think it's 3 or more items in it.
Different flavors, different liquids.
Like a gin martini or a vodka martini. Like you're going to have different. Isn't there 3 things in a martini?
Vermouth, vodka.
Yeah, like you're adding multiple
or
things.
gin, or
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say martini.
Martini then.
Generically martini.
Yeah, me too.
All right, martini is number 2.
Yeah.
All right, margarita, martini. What else we guys got here?
Long Island iced tea.
Ooh, those are popular.
Also try to think of what, like you can go buy, like you can buy Jack and Coke. Like what companies have put out drinks, and like Absolute puts out, I don't know, like the peach whatever. Like think of companies that put out drinks that are in like cans and stuff, because obviously those are popular drinks.
Yeah, Bloody Mary. Yeah, I don't know if it's a cocktail.
I think that would be a cocktail because it's tomato juice, vodka,
and vegetables.
That's definitely not a mixed drink.
I like Bloody Mary. I think that's a good one. I think Jack and Coke is a better pick, though, because Jack and Coke is different than rum and Coke.
But not really.
I think that's the same thing.
It's the same concept.
I think that's the same
rum
thing.
and whiskey or bourbon is different. No?
I think he would have given us like,
If you would
we
have
were in the
guessed
vicinity.
that, your first guess was rum and coke, right? Your first strike was rum and coke.
Yes.
I would have given you that. So
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
if that helps you out
So
in
no.
that way.
Mike Devine have been like, nope, you're not getting it. You didn't say it.
Well, he's a piece of shit, so we'll carry on.
Oh,
So we
guys,
said
guys.
margarita.
Mojito.
Ooh, good answer. It's a mojito.
Oh, that's one of my faves. It's so refreshing.
It is good.
We have 2 out of 5 right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You have
We
1
got
and
The
2.
margarita martini.
Margarita, martina, mojito.
Go
Well,
Go
shit,
for the
we're on
third
the
M.
M's. We're on the M's. We might as well
M's.
roll with it.
Yeah. Mojito it is.
Strike 2.
Oh,
Mojito
shit.
is number
no.
6.
Oh,
damn.
We got 3 between there. We got 1 strike to go.
We are
All right.
so uncultured.
We are apparently Margaret or
We know them. It's just not,
Yeah,
not top
Mar-
5.
yeah.
I'd like to look up after this how close Mojito was being number 5.
Is there something with vodka in it that's a big what did I
Vodka
make?
and cranberry? No, that's a
So-
big drink. That's
yeah,
not a cocktail.
Yeah.
Screwdriver, but that's only I think that's only orange juice and vodka. I don't think that's. Ooh, fuzzy navel.
I think it's so specific. Do you think that's
Yeah,
a
I
big one?
think
Sex on the beach. I'm just starting naming drinks now.
I know, yeah.
we did say Manhattan earlier.
Cosmopolitan.
We did not say Manhattan.
Well, I think, didn't Mike say it?
I don't
Just
think we
for
use it as
fun.
an answer though.
We
Like,
didn't
I'm
say
saying
it.
we
We
didn't use
use
it as an
it,
answer. Is
yeah.
what we're saying.
I know, but he mentioned it, and I think he knows his stuff.
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmos are popular. It's like martinis.
Mm-hmm.
Sex in the City made that shit real popular.
What
Go
do you
with
think,
it.
Mike? See, say it.
Mm,
In Mike, we trust.
yeah.
C. Mike C.
Mike C, yeah,
Mike
Let's
clarify that.
specify
I'm hitting the
that.
M's again. Let's go with Manhattans.
It's your call.
Strike 3.
Son
Not
of a
on the
bitch.
list.
My bad.
What do we got?
Is Cosmopolitan
So-
on there?
No, there's
No.
not.
All right, we got to strike either way, boys.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
yeah.
So this was a tough one. To
Was
be
old fashioned on?
Old fashioned was number 5.
Oh, we did say it too.
Nice.
That was the only other one you said that
Good
were.
job, Big Cat. Sorry about that.
It's
So
just, I got a friend that drinks it, so
I'll count down from 10. The top 10.
All right.
Number 10 is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Bellini.
Oh, peach
Like a
Bellini.
peach
Yeah.
Bellini, yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Number 9 is mimosa, which is like
Mimosa.
a screwdriver, just 2 ingredients.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't really understand the criteria for this, but
Yeah.
number 8 is a spritz.
Really?
Huh.
Mhm.
Ooh, was a mule on there?
Oh, we'll get there.
Oh.
Number 7 is a Long Island iced tea.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then number 6, like you got, was mojito. 5, old fashioned. Number 4.
Moscow Mule.
Number 4 was espresso martini. So it's
Oh,
specified.
That's
a
extremely
martini.
specific.
That's
Yeah.
a tough one.
Yeah,
That's extremely specific.
I saw.
We never would have got that because
No.
we had martini. We weren't going to go specific.
I agree. I never
No.
would have done that either. You can blame my brother
Mike,
for this.
that's Mike.
Hey, if we got 4 right though, and that was the last one, I
I would've
think
give you a
could've
hint.
said yes. I think
Yeah.
that'd have been fair because
I already had that planned because I thought that was.
we didn't get close
nice.
enough.
Yeah. You
This
guys,
is our worst showing ever.
you guys showed up at the wrong stadium. But and then number 3 was Moscow Mule,
Moscow
Nice.
Mule.
and then 2 martini, 1 margarita.
Okay,
I can't believe
All right.
we missed
I get it. I
Moscow
don't hate it.
Mule.
that was a good one.
I don't
Good
need
job. That was good. That was tough. It was good. That espresso martini would have had to
Yeah.
require a hint.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Mario. Do you know if we have any voicemails? We have any?
No, Mike dropped the ball and fucked up and did not give me any voicemails. So
Wow, 23 episode streak is gone.
that's 3 strikes on Mike right there.
Wow, new host starting next time is the real Devine.
Divine upgrade, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right, any Plum shout outs, guys?
I have one. It's probably the biggest fan of this podcast. She is the one that made you guys your aprons, and
Yes.
also
Yes.
provides notes.
Yes.
After every episode, I get them sent to me. I don't know why, but I enjoy them. It is my
Wait.
cousin. Go ahead.
Did you guys get aprons? Or
No,
just
only
Mike?
Mike got it.
No,
Only
Mike got it.
Okay.
Mike
Oh,
got
yeah,
an
okay.
apron.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Mike got aprons with our picture on it.
With your
No,
picture
yeah,
on them.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. I get it now. I
Big
get it.
Cat's like, fuck you guys.
But yes, my cousin Daniela Pampina. So she's a big avid listener of the show. So shout out D.
Daniela, honestly, that is my favorite part of doing the show is
Hell
getting your
yeah!
notes
The next
afterwards,
day
right?
to get the notes when there's releases, I love that. I look
it.
forward to that.
Thank you. So we're just as big as a fan of yours as you are ours. So thank you very much. Keep it up.
Hell yeah!
Also, I locked up my spot as favorite cousin. So
Mike never shot her out, so yeah,
exactly.
you right. You right. I'll shout out our guest host, the 4th favorite Caliguiri. That's the 4th funniest Caliguiri, Mike. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you.
Who's that according to?
That's the
Your
word around
son.
town.
I'll
That's
get
the word
him.
around town. I'm just saying.
I'm
just
gonna
saying,
get-
word
I'm
around
gonna
town, you're
get
the
you.
4th funniest.
I'm gonna get him good one day.
Actually, I heard you were
Oh,
almost
wow.
5th because I thought Chloe might have taken you, but you know.
My dog. Oh,
Oh.
that's dirty. You tell Quentin. He's on my list. I'll get him.
Oh man.
I got a shout out. We're recording on a Tuesday night, and we had a board meeting, and the Mustang Foundation was approved to give out $8,400 in grants.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, people are going to be doing some great things for kids. There's a ton of awesome ideas, but the one that really caught my attention is we're gonna chip in to buy equipment to make baseball bats out of wood.
Mario
the kids are gonna
Francesco's making baseball bats, baby.
Yeah. I mean, that's just really cool. Like, there's real woodworking. So, shout out to all the board members on the Mustang Foundation and to all those creative applications. Because of their work, we funded all 13 applicants. So, that's pretty awesome. I'm excited
awesome.
about it.
Very
That
good.
is and you know what? The good thing is Dingle Dick can't take away those grants, so that's great. Those are grants that happen. So that's awesome.
Correct.
And I have a shout out too. I want to make sure Mike Devine gets adequately pissed after this episode. Going to give a shout out to Mark Devine for running a really fun Cup Pong tournament. I hope we do it again before next January. Maybe a mid-season one, a summer one.
Ooh.
Maybe a Sour Plums charity event, and have let Mark organize for us because he has good experience doing that. I think that might be a good time to do it in the summer.
That's a
maybe.
fantastic
If you-
idea.
If you
Yeah.
let him set up the bracket, I'm telling you, nothing, including his wife, makes him happier than that. Is setting up a
I will
bracket.
let him do it. He can't participate, but he can pay an entry fee as the bracket for us.
Absolutely.
No, great job, Mark. That was a lot of fun. Felt like I was 21 years old again, so it was great. And then the next morning, I felt like I was 40. I was 41 again. So,
Checks
but
out.
thanks. Thank you, Mike Caliguiri, for joining us tonight on the program. We really appreciate you being here. I can't believe it took 24 episodes to get you on here. Like, other than a voicemail, but like on here.
Hey, if Justin's kid would have gave me a better rating, I might have been on early. Kid's killing me. So, yeah, thanks
You
for having
love
me
him.
on, man.
Yeah, a
I
lot of
do
fun.
love him, but I'm still gonna get him. I'm gonna get him good. Wait till graduation next year when I speak.
Oh,
there it is.
boy.
Him and Sydney are in for it.
Well, we'll do it again, Mike. All right.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let me know if I can
All
be
right.
of any help, and thanks for having me on. I do really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for listening to Sour Plums. Like this episode, subscribe to our channel on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. Share if you care. We're out.
Deuces.
Bye.